Well, Craig, 2-0 against England. First victory in English soil since the year 2000. How do you feel?
I'm kind of struggling for words a wee bit at the moment. The boys certainly put us a wee bit through the roller coaster there. It was another absolutely outstanding performance from them. It was a different type of game from 2 weeks ago. I watched England last Friday night in person, and Scott, that takes his team with me, worked really hard over the week to have a real good look at them, and we didn't anticipate seeing the same England, because I think Ireland really stopped them from playing last week. And they were direct, they were purposeful, but to be honest with you, even in that first half where they probably had about 70% of the ball, we had as many chances as them, and that was what we really said to them, and we knew that, and we've said that to the group from the outset. We've got players in that final third who can cause all sorts of problems. Early doors, they were getting a bit frustrated because they didn't have a huge amount of the ball, but their work rate up there, because every time we went up the park, the English did look a wee bit uneasy. And when you're able to bring a wee man like Nathan Fell off the bench to put that second goal, and that tells you about the strength of our squad here. It was just a magnificent goal, and he couldn't have scored from a better place, because the whole dugout and most of the stand get a fantastic view. So just an absolutely so proud, really, it's a proud feeling, because we keep saying to the boys, we can only give you the guidance and the direction. It's about what you do, and that was about them tonight. And there's a lot of young guys in there who've got big futures in football. We wanted to really stress the opportunity to beat England on their own soil doesn't come along very often. There's guys who played many times at full international level who've never had that chance, and for so many of these guys, I really hope that's a platform that takes them forward in their football careers.
Did you think when the English keeper saved the penalty, our luck was out tonight?
I was a little bit frustrated. It was an oversight from us, because we didn't designate a penalty taker, which we were kicking ourselves about. Daniel was confident enough to step up, and I think everybody would see that in the way that he played, that he's an outstanding talent and a really confident young guy. Keeper saved the penalty. You always ask the boys, if you make a mistake, you don't make another one. Well, you can't really get much better than that, and it was a fantastic delivery from Aidan McKeown, and he's leapt much higher than the guy who was taller than him, and it was a great header. And yeah, he probably put a bit of doubt in our mind, but didn't leave us hanging for very long, did he?
And then that second goal, that really clinched it for us. What a cracker from Nathan.
Yeah, and obviously England were getting a little bit desperate in terms of, I think they had kind of exhausted all options, and it was becoming a case of let's get the ball in, which was ideal for Jackie and Nathan, and we added Gavin in there to winning headers is what they're all about. But as I said, the wee man's he's a bag of tricks. He's unpredictable. I think sometimes he's not too sure what he's going to do with the ball, but in that instance there, he knew exactly what he was doing, and it was a wonderful goal, and it meant we could just about relax for the last 4 or 5 minutes. But being Scottish, you never quite relax until the full-time whistle goes.
That puts us top of the table now, and we've got the Republic of Ireland in 2 weeks' time in Dublin. You looking forward to that game?
Absolutely, I can't wait. When you win a game, you can't wait to get back in, and I think the group in there can't wait to get back in as well. Again, obviously, I seen the Irish when I was down against playing England last week, and they're very good. That football-wise, they had some very, very good players. It'll be a different type of game. The pitch we're playing on over there, I don't think it's the biggest of pitches, but we know that that'll be a tough game. But I would imagine that they're going to expect a tough game from us. We're the only two teams to have won games in the group so far, and I think from that point of view, it's all a top of the table class. Well, it is, isn't it? Listen, the boys have done fantastically tonight. I want them to enjoy tonight, but they've now put themselves in a brilliant position going forward, and we'll make sure that we do everything we can to prepare and go and get a good account of ourselves over in Dublin, and we'll see what comes from that.